All right, what's good, fam? How you doing? It's your boy Toxic again. We back with another video. All right, as you see in the title, phase one is pretty much complete. I have everything hooked back in. All right. As you can see, we have everything hooked in there, hidden as best I can tell. So I was saying, you know, I have the power cord there, so like I said, it's pretty flush. All the way back out to this side. Got the speakers in the seat. I've been bumping some music lately. Come back here to the subs. What I will be doing different, I will be replacing this RCA jack soon with one as long as this one, because that's pulling too tight. Also, I need to do something about this power cord. Maybe I'm gonna put another, what do you call, fuse block back here, just to give it some more space so it's not pulling so tight as well. So I'm gonna change that. My big bro also recommended that I move these amps to the sides because of faulty things like this. Rain tends to leak more often than he said that I know. So he said I should move this one to the side over here, this one to the side over here. So I'm going to do that. So I have a little bit of work to do, but for the most part, yeah. Come over here to this side right here. Still, like I said, everything's in there, nice. And I have that. Now, like I said, I'm not a professional, I just do it up in there. A lot of you guys are gonna have newer cars than me, so you do not have to take some of these steps. I've already told you, if you like, go straight to phase 3. Remember, phase 3 is all about getting it done professional. You can, if you have the money, that's what I would do. I would go straight for professional. Okay. The reason why is because even I am gonna go professional. I want, basically what I'm gonna want in the future, I'm gonna want both of these speaker boxes. I'm gonna have a speaker box built back there. Both of these speakers will go back there, so that way I can still get me a spare right here, you know, because I still want to be able to travel long distance as well as still have some good slap. Like I said, we're gonna get a brand new deck lid, and then we're gonna get a port right here for that built-in speaker box. These two 6x9s will go up there somewhere. I'm actually thinking about getting the same speakers that I have in the door. I might get another one put right there just because I like them so much. We're also going to change this amp to a 4-channel amp because for right now I will not be able to get I won't be able to control basically the front speakers from the back. Right now I'm going to have to hook all the speakers through one channel, which is fine because I feel like that amp can still give a little bit more juice. So I definitely want to use it up. So I will be working on that, you know. So if I come to some good music, and I have this right here to where I can control it, you know, I keep that 6,000 watt when I'm just starting, so let's go for a second. I gotta turn it down quick because copyright. But yeah, that was no subs. Let's do it again. We're gonna do it again. Two foes, and when I hit the block, throwing money out the window. She said I was full of good fellas like Robert De Niro. All right. Now this song right here slaps though. So we're gonna turn it up. Let's just turn it to about right there. All right. Let's go back. I don't good that sound on the what's called, but I barely heard it. Normally I go to about halfway because those speakers to really handle some juice. Let's try it again. So I would like to, but it really is loud, and I really don't want to do what's called up as well. So hold on.
To be broke, man,
I'm not gonna turn that up. I really.
So much I gotta go to Costco to get my toilet paper. Hit so much, spit so much, put the pistol up.
Alright, let's give it a little bit of shit.
Make your skin blisters.
Low. I can't even turn it up because, you know, it's in the neighborhood. I'm gonna have to go somewhere away from my house. All right, that was a little test. I'll get you guys a really good sound test come soon. Maybe I'll do it on TikTok or something, because you know these copyrights be tripping with the music shit. So maybe I'll send a link to my TikTok channel, and we'll go ahead and I'll give you guys a really good music sample. But for right now, moving on to phase 2. I'm really, like I said, I'm really satisfied with it. I really am disappointed in myself for not getting those door speakers amplified. But that's what I'm gonna work on. I need to do that to complete it. It sounds good. The only thing, like I said, does not sound good upon is the door speakers not being amplified. So I have some zip ties in the mail coming in. I'm gonna get them. They're extra long. I seen a guy on YouTube. He was putting the turn signals on the side view mirrors, which I'm gonna do too one day. And that's how he had got the wire through there. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'll clip that in on the video to show you exactly what I'm talking about. What else? Phase 2. I said this is a $3,000 system. So phase 1 basically was getting your subs. If you can get a speaker box, cool. You don't have to put this stuff in. I was going to be impatient because look, it's already summer, you know what I'm saying? It's already nice days, nice times. Yeah, of course I was going to have mines in there. But I don't drive this car much, you know. That's my motherfucker right there. So but for the times that I do drive this car, I wanted to be able to slap, you know, have some good music and slap hard. So, you know, while I'm still abiding my time, that's what I chose to do. Okay. So phase 1 complete was your 2 amps, 1 for your subs, 1 for your inside speakers. Replace all of your inside speakers, you know, and if you like I did, get you some extra speakers. Have somebody mount you in some door speakers or something if you don't have it. Do something different with your shit, you know. It's your shit. Run your race, you know, and don't rush for anybody. Do it how you like. I got some temporary speaker wire because, like I said, you don't have to buy the speaker wire because you don't have to do this. If you choose to do this the same way, then, you know, you got your speaker wire, your amps, speaker box, some subwoofers. You got all your inside speakers should be amplified. You should have good sound. You should have the exact sound that we want. Okay? Now, phase 2. Let's go back. All right, we have all that, right? So phase 2. Phase 2 is basically now, is going to be now, phase 2 basically is going to be now, because you're going to spend, that's about $1,000 you're going to spend to get all that other stuff, right? Phase 2 should be about your epicenter. Well, it's going to be about your second battery to push the subs. Your second battery, which should be about around $400. You might have to get, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an upgraded alternator. So that's going to be around $300 to another $400. Epicenter, $150. Audio control, things like $60, and an EQ. You don't have to get an EQ. You don't have to get an epicenter. You don't have to get an epicenter. You don't have to get an audio control. But that's what I'm going to choose to do, because like I said, we're trying to get the Mercedes sound. We're trying to get that good, high crisp, and I need to make sure that I can control, because now I understand. Now that I've seen the power, the deck don't have nothing to do. Once you amplify them, the deck don't have nothing to do with the power of the speakers after that. You know, so now it's about getting the precision sound, keeping the deck pretty much at base, and having that precision sound run through the EQ, the audio control, and all that other stuff. So I'm going to get that stuff. That's why I want to get the second battery. I'm going to get the second battery. We're going to get the epicenter, the EQ, the audio control, the upgraded alternator. That's about another $1,000 worth of stuff right there. I don't have that money to spend right now, so we're going to start to save up and get ready and prepare for phase 2. So while I'm getting prepared for phase 2, I'm going to buy those things, prepare to get this car running with continuous power, because in the future because when we go to phase 3, that's when we're going to add the screens, because we're going to have everything hooked in professional. I'm going to have all the equipment there. They're going to take out what they don't need. They're going to hook it all in professional how I want it. And like I said, if you really want to, you can skip phase 1, phase 2. You can go straight to, if you have the money, go straight to the shop. Get that shit looking like it came factory, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm just being impatient. But I recommend you go to a shop and get that shit professionally done. It might cost you an arm and a leg, but hey, I don't have nothing against that. If I could do it, that's what I would do. I just can't. So I have to save up for these fucking shits, these parts that I want, so I can have the same shit, just nigga style. Sorry to say it. So that's what I'm working on. We're gonna keep. Phase 2 is gonna be about building the next $1,000 worth of stuff, and then phase 3 will be the putting it all together in a professional manner. They're gonna have everything that they're gonna already have everything that I want them to have. So, boom. Yeah, we're gonna do it just like that. So that's where the $3,000 system comes into play. Phase 1, just the bass. That's the bass. Speakers, sub, amps, wires, put in there. And the deck. Oh, the deck. And I'm actually gonna upgrade my deck. Something you don't have to do. You should already have your deck. But I'm gonna change that deck to the other deck that I was telling you guys about, the X-Ross deck. And that's like a $400 to $450 deck that I'm gonna buy. So I still have things to buy before I can move on to the next phase. Believe that. And when I get that deck has so many extra features. We talking about video calling and all that other stuff. So when I call up my big bro, I can hit him up like Alfred. You know what I mean? Like Batman, just like Alfred. You know. Now I'll be able to talk to him straight from the screen. You know, like that's a dream of mine. I can't believe that kind of dream is now possible. So I definitely want to have that going for myself. You know, so we're gonna go ahead and park her. We're gonna enjoy the summer pretty much now from now on. Oh, this is a no-no. I would like to show you guys this. I did this, but this is a for sure no. And let me tell you why. I have these fuse blocks over here. I told you guys I was gonna do that earlier before. That's actually a no-no. You wanna have the fuse blocks as close to the battery as possible. So if these ever, like say, if this ever came loose, it would still be hot all the way there. You know, you need something that can disconnect around here, which you could blow right here, and boom, nothing else. All that other ground won't be touching hot. So that is a very dangerous situation, but I'm going to actually pull that here in the future. I just, at the time, did not want to cut the, what's it called? And actually, those fuse boxes right there are not bad. They're not bad, but to not have one right here is what makes it bad. So either I'm going to definitely add more fuse box here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to either add more fuse box here, or I'm going to do something. But that's going to get changed. Do not do that. Have your fuse box as close to the battery as possible. Make sure you do that. It is very important that you have your fuse box as close to the battery as possible. So if they pop, pow, right there, it's just this. You know, it's not all of that can catch fire. Okay, that is the no-no. But I don't drive this car that often. That's the only reason why I did that. But I do not recommend that at all. If you're gonna have fuse box right there, still have some here. Period. And honestly, you would in the future. Here's the thing. Moving on to phase 2. This is the only reason why I did this. I just really realized why I did this. The only reason why I did this is because phase 2, I'm not even gonna it's not gonna run to the battery. It's gonna run from the alternator to the other battery. I'm gonna get an upgraded alternator which will charge this battery and the other battery. So it will actually be completely wired different once we start to mess with phase 2. That's actually the real reason why I did it. This is completely temporary, so do not do that. If you're going to do something like that, put your fuse box right here as close to the battery as possible and have it sitting where it will not move. But for me, I plan on having, when I get the upgraded alternator, I'm gonna have that power cord running to the other battery that will be in the back. All of my amps will then run to that battery in the back. It will not even run to this battery. So that's actually the real reason why I did that. Okay. So we're gonna move on to phase 2. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to phase 2. You know, of the $3,000 bill, audio system bill, and it's actually going to cost more than that when I start adding the TVs and the PlayStation. Like, I was going to do a PS4, but shoot, the way things is going, I had a PS4, but the way things is going, man, I'm gonna have to get a PS5. But you know, with the tethering and all that other stuff, it just makes it worth it. And I definitely want to have the PlayStation capability, because this is the kind of stuff that new cars have. And with a PlayStation in your car, that adds so much more. Netflix, Hulu, like, so I'm definitely building my computer system in my car, and I want to have that Android deck as my base, and I would like to have a PlayStation as the computer system. You know, it would do enough for what I need in the car on some real shit. It would do enough, you know. So I will have all of those accessories running to the second battery, and that's why I need the powered up alternator to charge a second battery to run all those extra accessories. So again, I have a lot of interiors to build, so much to do, you know. So I'm running my own race. Run your own race, do your thing, stack up. Don't go fast about it. If you want, stack up all winter long. If you want, put your stuff in your car all winter long. And then come next spring, summer, you should start to do whatever you can, whatever you can do, however you want to do it. It's never too late. You can start today, tomorrow, next week, the end of the season. Does not matter. Have fun right now. Prepare later. It does not matter. Okay. So I'm gonna start with phase 2. In the meanwhile, we'll start on phase 2. Tap that next video. I would like to kind of explain to you guys more about my channel, what we have going on here. All right. So yeah, that's the end of phase 1. We're gonna move on to phase 2, and we're gonna keep it pushing. All right. Peace.